turbulence. We actually do, oh that's interesting, we do have a little bit of through the card blowiness here, sort of. It's a much more traditionally shaped PCB. But the cooler actually extends for that looks like a good couple of inches past the edge of the card. Now you might have noticed I didn't take the plastic peels off this one. It's because this one's going to go back to ASUS. Funny story, we were like, hey, be real careful with that one because it's literally the only one we have. And we have to do some stuff with it. You know the product is in shortage, but even the manufacturer does not have any. Fun fact about our system configuration here, the MSI Z490 Godlike was literally the only motherboard in our studio that was capable of handling this configuration. Not because we didn't have any other boards with 4-slot spacing, which is what we need at least in order to have any room for the top card to breathe, but because it was the only Intel-based one that had that. And trust me, I love Ryzen as much as anyone does at this point, but if you're running 2 RTX 3090s, you are going to need the fastest possible gaming CPU, which, for now anyway, is the 10900K. This is freaking nuts. Look at this. The whole bottom of the case is full of graphics. I love that these fans are going to be blowing right into this bottom card. This one, good shape for cooling. This one, well, might be okay. It's not really the best case for this, but we're just going to leave it open so it gets enough airflow. Hey, we might have a slight problem.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
We've got 4 8-pin connectors, and that's not enough today. Each of these needs 3 8-pin PCI Express connectors. That has got to be overkill.
Do you think the power supply will be good enough?
What's in here?
1000 watt Seasonic.
I have my doubts.
It was able to run 4 GB100s for months.
Yeah, I still have my doubts. Cable me!
Nice catch.
This is NVIDIA's NVLink Bridge 4-slot for 30 series products. Yes, my friend NVIDIA... Friend? Yeah, I guess I don't have friends, plural anyway. Yes, my friend NVIDIA has changed the NVLink connector again. So it's basically, one card, one NVLink connector. This one is actually keyed differently and has, I think, double the bandwidth over the last one?
Maybe?
So at what point did NVLink replace SLI in terms of...
It didn't. SLI was and continues to be the branding for multiple cards working together for gaming. NVLink is just the name of this communication protocol and connector, which happens to be much, much faster than the original SLI figure and even the high bandwidth bridges that NVIDIA introduced later on. The reason it was developed was not for gaming, it was actually for their AI and data center products, but if they were going to build this high-speed interconnect, you might as well put it on the gaming cards as well, is what I'm assuming the thinking was. NVLink is so much faster than the SLI interface was that it can even allow their other cards to pool their memory together and work on much bigger jobs. We actually talked about this in more detail in this video right here. Alright, please tell me it's just going to boot up. Wow, that is very sharp TV. And NVIDIA control panel, dual 4090s, they show up, SLI, boom, there it is. It may be dead, but here's its shambling corpse. With that out of the way, let's have a look at the wide selection of SLI-ready games that we can enjoy. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Civilization 6, Sniper Elite 4, Gears of War 4, Ashes of the Singularity Escalation, Strange Brigade, Rise of the Tomb Raiders, Zombie Army 4, Dead War, Hitman, Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, Battlefield 1, and Halo Wars. Oh, that's all the DirectX 12 ones. Also in here are some Vulcan games with the Halo...
bigger world, higher stakes, and an unexpected spin on Lara Croft's character make Shadow of the Tomb Raider the most ambitious in the modern trilogy. There's a lot going on here, but it manages to keep most of its balls in the air throughout 25 or so hours of play. As both a rollicking, horror-kissed action-adventure and an introspective story about obsession and family, Shadow of the Tomb Raider works as a powerful finale to this particular chapter of Lara's history. Shadow of the Tomb Raider tells a great story that continues the series' tradition of high-concept Indiana Jones-style mumbo-jumbo with moments of big, fun, blockbuster-style scripted action. Giving it heart, however, is Lara and her driving obsession. This is a Lara that could have veered into headstrong